Okay, note to self, start streaming first, then load up the game. Because it just starts right up with that intro. So 1 second. Let me get my chat and everything up before I start the game. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oh man, okay. I need to move that icon somewhere where I can reach it. There it is. There.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
Okay, good. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I skipped past it. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, we need to see that again. Sorry. Oh, god damn these finicky windows. Sorry. 1 second. Let me fix that. Okay.
Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death.
So cinematic. Hey, Kirkstar, I love your face too. Hey, Klutz. And hello, Pickle Dog. That was rude. It's about the right facial expression. Oh. Well, we're dead. That is a terrible waste of a perfectly good accordion. Or concertina, I guess that would be. Cause of death, bistro.
As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless drone of traffic.
And
Life
tinnitus.
went on around me. But the explosion was to change my life forever.
Oh, cool. Now, here we are. Oh my god, this is rad. Good evening, everybody. Yep, I also know nothing about this game. Aside from the fact that there are 5 games in the series. And I thought I had all 5, but it turns out I only have the first 4. I don't have the 5th one. Oops. So, well, we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the 5th one is terrible, I don't know. Yeah, but it's GOG, And well, you can get it on Steam though. I can, yeah, I can always just get the Steam version, I guess, because I've stopped buying things from GOG. Anyway, so I actually did read the manual before I started tonight, which is good because I often forget. Okay, good. We have context-sensitive icons. That's neat. That's a cool like fade effect on the menu bar up there. I like it. Let's see here. So
It was an iron lamppost. The umbrella had protected me from the bomb blast, but it was of no use to me now. I considered climbing the lamppost, but it wasn't going to shed any light on the affair.
hardy har har. Yeah,
I
dang.
contemplated crawling under the umbrella and pretending none of this had ever happened. I contemplated...
Apparently we can't do that. Ooh, what's that?
Wrapped around the lamppost was a newspaper.
Gimme. Yeah, wow. Look at this animation on the icons too. Very nice.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. That was the only news story. The rest was rumor, gossip, and sensationalism. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the page. It read Salah ad-Din, 1345.
Yeah, I remember you streaming a little bit of that a while ago. And I remember there was a sliding block puzzle, a sliding tile puzzle in it, and I was just like, nope. But yeah, this is I've chosen to play the yeah the non-director's cut version, the original version, because some quick googling on the internet told me that the director's cut is basically hot garbage. Which may be a little harsh, but I was like, okay, we'll go with the original version then.
The table had been overturned by the explosion.
I'm glad that I have that option.
I considered straightening the table, but I figured it best not to disturb the evidence.
I like how this guy is just like, he's just working there. And also like nobody is around. Like, there was just a massive fucking explosion and nobody heard it and came to look. Come on. Paris is super chill, apparently.
The blast had blown out the glass, leaving a gaping hole.
Also, that cute waitress we were like giving the eyeball to, she's probably dead. Yeah.
I examined the jagged glass remaining in the window. It was broken, all right.
Just another day in Paris, indeed. Let's see, so we can go into the cafe. We can go that way, towards that dude. Working on the street. Oh, this is a, I think this is a scrolling, or camera pan thingy. More to see on this screen. Thank you, Broken Sword, for actually having an icon to show that. Uh-oh. Seeing some dropped frames. Oh, okay, and there's also a door there, looks like. Let's go in the cafe. See if we can be of any help to anyone who may still be alive in there. Seems like the logical place to look for clues to this mystery. I think that's her. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that too. Crap. I think because my boyfriend might be is doing something in the other room. Hold on a minute. Be right back. Cool. Well, I'll live with it for now.
Double check and see if three's okay. 'Cause I wanna make
Three.
sure
If three
3
what?
megabits per second is the max
Uh-huh. Yeah, seems to be working. It seems to be behaving fine now. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you didn't know it was gonna update. Oh, I got a request to bring you on stream. No, probably not. Just poke your head in for a sec. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so he was updating something, and he limited his bandwidth, so it seems to be okay now. So cool. All right, sorry about that. All right, so no, I almost kicked my keyboard off the desk. I should do more streams with him, because he used to do. I would do like guest streams. He would be my co-host for some games. I should ask if there's any other games that he wants to like join in on. Because he's a fun co-host. Right. Okay. So let's see. What can we do here?
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before.
Shit. Well, that's bad.
I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page. I checked his pockets. Nothing.
All right. Well, so much for that. Ooh, free beer.
A mysteriously undamaged bottle of spirit stood on the bar. The pretty young waitress was unconscious.
Okay, unconscious, not dead. Good. Use mouth on waitress. Ugh. I don't know if you should just be like picking her up and hauling her around when she's just been caught in an explosion.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am.
Oh, American.
She asked the question quite innocently, but I could sense her reserve.
Stobart.
It was something which seemed to afflict all Europeans. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
No.
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
You don't, I don't know if that's a great idea.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
Yes. No. Sorry. Tangling my cables.
Yes, he is.
Ah, mon Dieu.
Oh. Okay. She just passed out again. Yes, this is the non-director's cut. I mean, it is the director's cut, but it's the original version, which comes with the director's cut. So, yes, this is OG Broken Sword. Gonna...
A mysterious... I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing. Is he dead? Yep.
I needed a...
Hey, lady. I wasn't finished talking to you.
She didn't respond.
Oh.
If I wanted another cappuccino, I'd have to serve myself.
Wow. Priorities. Okay then.
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly.
Mm, I don't blame you. Let's see also, I should...
It was a Paris daily tabloid newspaper, full of sex, scandal, and sports results.
Hey, lady.
Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up.
Okay then. Uh-oh. What?
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Whoa, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind, huh?
I demand to see the American consul.
Drop your weapons and get down on the ground.
Put that thing away, Sergeant Mou. I apologize, monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
Am I under arrest?
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to the café, marche.
I was just there.
What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it not?
Stop that, monsieur.
What? Stop what?
Stop holding your breath at once.
Wow.
Has it occurred to you that he may be dead, Mou?
Oui, monsieur. But I prefer to look on the bright side.
Wow.
Besides, I recall a case where the killer escaped by feigning death.
Okay.
However, in this case, the man is quite dead. Clearly, the killer knew of his presence and...
How many times have I warned you about premature extrapolation? All we know is that he is dead.
It seemed reasonable to assume...
A great detective assumes nothing. Take Maigret, for instance.
But he was a fictitious character, monsieur. Why, he was no more real than Poirot or Tintin.
That's different, Mou. They were comedy Belgians. Anyway, it is unlikely that even you will learn much from talking to the dead. Examine the girl and take her statement, if you can.
Yeah.
Et maintenant, to business. Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Travel. I'm touring Europe.
You chose well. The city is most beautiful at this time of year, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the bomb blast.
Oh, that's normal.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Did you see the deceased enter the cafe?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Let's tell the
Was he
truth.
alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested in the waitress.
Did you see anyone else in the cafe?
I sure did.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon, the picture is forming in my mind, and it is not a pretty one. Is the girl all right, Mou?
She'll live. She confirms the American statement. A clown with an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well.
I wonder what happens if you
Eh
lie.
bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave.
Sweet.
I hope this little incident does not spoil the rest of your vacation.
What about my personal safety? Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My card.
Thanks.
That is all. You may go.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. But what lurks inside the subconscious? If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in psychic detection was purely academic.
What?
Academic? You are about to witness a scientific breakthrough.
What? What is this Palace of the Mind shit? Oh, hey. There's, what's her face? The other lead character of these games.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth. The sergeant was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken.
Harsh.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You heard the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Home is in America. Oh, right, okay, so we have like a dig-style topic bar.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
I could also just, you know, climb in through the window. If I wanted to risk getting my legs cut up on the broken glass, I guess.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
That's your job, not mine.
An armed chase? Through the streets of Paris? That's not our style, monsieur. Inspector Rosso may be unorthodox, but he's not crazy.
If you say so.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rosso's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
You know what? I believe you.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rosso is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A.
Funny how so he said like once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will make him let go. I think didn't someone said that about Jet in Cowboy Bebop? And Inspector Rosso kind of looks like Jet.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Sure. Easier said than done.
See you later, Sergeant.
He's just trying to justify his own nosiness.
The card read, Augustin Rosso, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery. Excuse me, Sergeant.
Please go away, monsieur.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, So, the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped, as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah ad-Din the Clown? I don't think so.
I don't know. It's possible. Hey, over Solo.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Yes,
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
The girl presented a
Oh.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Huh? Yeah, Makafort was mentioning he was playing the sorry, she was playing the GBA version.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who's the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation.
We used to get on DS, huh? You know, you'd think that like more point-and-click adventure games would be released on DS.
Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number.
Sweet. Get them digits.
You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. À bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
Wait, I wasn't done talking to you. No, come back. Dang it. Oh, that's rad. Scum VM on the DS. That's sweet.
The sergeant was a scrawny...
Anything new now that I've talked to Nicole?
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Yes,
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Okay.
See you later, Sergeant.
Let's see. So I was gonna go that way, but actually I changed my mind. Let's go this way instead. I think the clown went that way, didn't he? Is there anything more over here, or is it just... No. Okay.
The drain pipe looked as if it would bear my weight.
Ooh.
The window was protected by stout-looking iron bars.
They don't say something will bear your weight unless you're supposed to climb it at some point.
It was a battered old trash can. It was a stack of cardboard boxes which had once contained bottles of wine. I examined the boxes closely. They were damp and smelly and decidedly empty.
The European box art of this is ghastly. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's like the one with like the guy with like a tattoo on his forehead. Is that? Yeah. Yeah, because... Right? Is that the right one? Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, Shadow of the Templars, yeah. I think it was called something else in America, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know, it's not that bad. I've seen worse. It is weird, though.
It was a battered old trash can. It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon. It was an iron cover concealing the entrance to a drain or sewer.
Oh boy, sewer level.
It was a plastic crate. There was nothing of interest.
Poke everything.
It was a battered old trash can.
Look in all the trash cans. Oh! Aw. There's a kitty. Anything else? Nope. Okay. I love the DS. The DS had some really great games on it. Yeah, I guess, I should probably save my game at some point. I don't actually know if I can...
I tried to lift the cover with my fingers, but couldn't gain any leverage.
I don't know if I can die in this game, but I'm going to assume I can. Wow, that's hard to read.
I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe. I guess the clown had an escape over the rooftop.
Oh my god, of Dragon's Lair. I should do that. That would be fun.
The drain pipe hung limp and useless. I decided I'd had enough of messing with that drain pipe.
I should definitely set up my death counter again for that, if I did that. Alright, well, I guess there's not much to do in that alley for now. Let's go this way! Can I increase the walk speed at all? It's a little bit, no, I guess not. Dang. Alright. Quarter muncher, yeah, absolutely. I did blow some quarters on that game in the arcade back in the day. I did not get very good at it.
The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job.
You know what we do with warnings? We ignore them.
The muscular... Hi, can you spare a few minutes?
I thought you'd been arrested.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah! I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like, I mean, if he doesn't want to talk to me, you know what he can do? He can just pretend he doesn't speak English. Easy. Yes, I did hear that. I am okay with this. Ryan Reynolds seems like a solid choice.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Quel beat. I could have knocked his block off.
Wow. My French is very bad, so I'm probably not going to know what a lot of the French phrases in this game mean. Yeah.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions.
Wow.
They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Kind of laying it on a little thick, aren't you, dude? Oh, that's that's cool. I heard about Mint Mobile. Is it any good?
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Point.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
I guess not. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go
That
to
one
the
I know.
bother of dressing up like a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
No, I don't want it back. Don't take it.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Tcha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say.
Jeez.
All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
Huh. Interesting.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
Would you like to rub my unicorn? Okay. Do I get the newspaper back?
It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone.
Oh, cool. Oh, neat. All right. Little doodle of Nicole. That's cool. Okay. Maybe later. Keep an eye on my hole.
It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting. There was nothing inside the tent except a large toolbox.
Belatedly, hello Karth and hello Flitchard.
It was a battered metal toolbox.
Before you go much further, Flitchard, this is a blind playthrough, and I have never played this game before, so please avoid spoilers. Okay, good.
I found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers.
Just wanted to stress that in case anybody was thinking about it. I'm sure you weren't, but
Set into the huge gate was a smaller access door.
I like how this game kind of does like musical stings when you like learn new information and stuff. That's cool.
The door was securely locked.
Flobbage. Nope, this is entirely new to me. I know. I've been sitting on this series for a long time, and it just never managed to make it to the top of the vote list until now. Okay, so that's the cafe. Can I even go anywhere else? No, I guess not. Okay, so cafe and the police station, I guess. I did not ask for a hint. I do not want a hint. I'm not even stuck yet. I don't know why you think I want a hint already. I've just started. Okay. Well, keep that in mind if I do need one.
It was a public telephone.
Okay, so there are two places I can make phone calls if I want to. Let's not just yet, but...
The policeman was not much older than me. His face wore an expression of intense concentration. Excuse me.
Not so fast. I'd like your personal details, please.
Huh? What for?
Yeah, why?
In the event of an accident. It would help us to know where to send the body.
Jeez.
Look, is this really necessary? I came in here to talk to Rosso.
Why did you not say?
Is Sergeant Moo available?
What? You want to speak to him?
Why?
Yes, please.
I cannot recall the last time someone asked to speak to Moo. No one ever speaks to him. Not even his kids. Ah bien. He's not here, monsieur. He is with Inspector Rosso. Like Laurel and Kitten. No, monsieur?
Hardy. Oliver Norville Hardy.
Yes. I'm just waiting for a time when I actually do have to cross the road, and it's gonna be like a Laura Bow situation, where I actually have to like look both ways or look to ensure that the little man is green.
May I see Inspector Rosso?
He's not here.
But
Do you wish to leave a message for him? I have a choice of blue or black pen.
Ooh,
I'd recommend the
fancy.
blue for a less formal communication.
I'd prefer to talk to him in person.
As you wish, monsieur.
Do you know anything about Rosso's psychic techniques?
I cannot comment on my superior's methods. All I will say is that Inspector Rosso has an impressive record.
He's a good detective?
One of the best. He's a man of honor, with a fine sense of duty.
You wouldn't say he was a screwball?
Not to his face, monsieur.
Have you had any reports concerning a suspicious clown?
Why, yes. There was a fracas only this morning. 3 arrests for public disorder.
And you say there was a clown involved?
A clown and a particularly offensive piece of sculpture with balloons.
Oh my.
Are you in any way involved with the reprobate, monsieur?
No, not me.
Weird.
Thanks for your help, officer.
Oh god, yeah, ew. Original, as in non-flavored seltzer water. Blah. Yeah, gross. Wait a
Hi,
minute.
it's me again.
Again?
Yes, I spoke to you earlier.
But of course. It is Monsieur Hardy.
Stobart. George Stobart.
He probably is.
Have you any idea what this tool is used for?
Oui, monsieur. It is a dipstick.
Okay.
Take a look at this.
Inspector Rousseau's personal card. Where did you get this?
He gave it to me.
Why?
I think he was impressed with my powers of observation. He asked me to contact him if I had any information.
I see. You are a grass.
Oh, what?
Thanks for your help, officer.
Ugh, yeah, unflavored seltzer water. Bleh, ah. And I don't understand why people why LaCroix is such a popular drink. It's gross. It tastes like nothing. Oh, a plant. Oh, okay. I didn't make that connection. Gotcha. Pineapple on pizza is delicious. And I'm gonna say a hot dog is a sandwich. Oh, actually, what I want to do is hold on, wait. Before I do that, it probably is. I'm sorry, my French is terrible, as I said earlier. Someone burped a fruit salad into your seltzer water. God, that is one of my favorite things of recent memory is the memes that popped up around how gross or what LaCroix tastes like. Someone's I think one of my other favorites is it tastes like if someone said the name of a fruit in the next room. I don't like any seltzer. All seltzer. If it's sparkling water, any form of sparkling water, gross. Do not like it. There is one exception. I don't really know what it is. It's my brother found it. I don't know where he got it. It's some kind of. It's supposed to taste like cardamom and black tea or something like that. And I don't even know if it really tastes like that, but it tastes good enough that I will drink it. It has enough of an actual flavor that it doesn't just taste like gross water. And I have no idea what it's called or where he found it. Oh, bubbly. Yeah, I've seen that around. I haven't tried it. Okay. Let's call Nicole, just for fun.
Bonjour, Kula.
Oh, hi. It's George Stobart, the American at the cafe.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
Well, I haven't had a lot of luck.
You found nothing.
No.
Look, I'm very busy right now. Call me if you have any news, okay?
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Adieu, monsieur.
Yeah, see ya.
Dang. I wanted to ask her about the other things I didn't get to ask her about. Oh well. Yeah. I guess I mean that's probably why people like it, because they've actually gotten used to the flavor. Oh yes. The poster in the back. Let me see if I can show it to you. I don't know if I can really. Let's see. Webcam. It's a Cowboy Bebop poster. It's got the whole crew. Or it's not a poster, it's a wall scroll. Same thing. I'm gonna adjust my webcam. It's gonna be all fucked up. Oh no. No, webcam, why? There. Yay, that's better. Yes! Cowboy Bebop at her computer. Yes, you ruined it. It's all your fault. Okay, right, so... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go here. Now that I have a way to get into sewers, although I can't imagine why I'd want to go in the sewers. Because I can, I guess. I guess I'll also talk to this guy again. Yeah. Act.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Yes,
And I guess computer is technically correct.
I've got Inspector Rosso's address card.
yes, monsieur. You showed me before.
Oh, wait. What sounds boring?
See you later, sir.
Oh, George Stobart. I don't know. American, apparently. Yeah. And QTEs, yep. Funnily enough, I just finished playing God of War 3, which, arguably one of the games that popularized QTEs in the Western market.
The cover was too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
No, they don't. I don't mind them. Like, I don't have a problem with QTEs, but
There was nothing of interest.
I agree that, like, they kind of had this ridiculous surge of popularity that, like, all of a sudden everybody wants QTEs in their game, even though they don't necessarily add anything to the game, but sure, fine, I guess. Some games use them better than others. And in general, I don't mind them. But I can also get behind people who hate
I
them.
lifted the
That's
cover to
fair.
reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Why am I going down here? This sounds like a terrible plan. Not even an hour into the game, and we're already in a sewer level. Oh, well, I mean, there are other games that do that. I actually just got the Uncharted series because it's free on PS4 right now, so I snagged them. Because I have not played them yet. That's true, yeah. Way to mask cutscenes, exactly. And in a lot of cases, they just, like... They just make the cutscene worse, because you're sitting there enjoying the cutscene, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, press a button! And you're like, yeah! Yeah. Sometimes they are not good ideas. Fair, yeah, Indigo Prophecy, is... I kind of like... Well, okay, so Indigo Prophecy is full of QTEs, and they're done in a way that kind of... They're interesting, but the problem with them is that the way they're set up is that if you're doing them properly, you have to concentrate on, like the colored marks in the middle of the screen, and so you're seeing the QTE prompts, and you're not really watching the actual, the cool action sequence that you're causing to happen. So it kind of like it kind of defeats itself, which is a shame. But yeah, I have a weird affection for David Cage games, and Indigo Prophecy in particular. I just replayed it recently, and it's a really stupid game, but I still kind of love it. It's real stupid. And I also really like Heavy Rain. Again, it's stupid as hell. Still love it. Yes, I've already played the Space Quest series.
It was a shiny red plastic ball sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor.
I am going to play Omicron. That is on my list. I have Omicron, and that is totally going to be streamed at some point. I'll have to let you know when I actually when I get around to it.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Well, okay, it's not stupid. Maybe stupid's the wrong word, but it's
It was
goofy.
the clown's red nose.
It's goofy in the way that a lot of David Cage games are goofy. But like I said, I really like it. Mainly the thing that cracks me up about it is how all of the actors are trying very hard to be to sound American and failing, and they're all failing in like different ways. And not a single character pronounces the word origami correctly or consistently. That is like the silliest thing about Heavy Rain to me. But I really like Heavy Rain. And yes, press X to Jason! Right, we got a clown nose. That's cool. I was busy giggling about Heavy Rain. Look at that icon, that's so silly.
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Neat. The Sierra Death of QTE. Oh dear. Oh, did he? That's cool. Ooh, we're following a clown trail here. A clown exploded.
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue.
Another thing I really like about Heavy Rain, I think I've mentioned this before on stream. So in the loading screens, consist of like big close-ups of like the characters' faces, and it's clearly a way to show off how good the motion capture on their actors' faces is, and it works. Like, it's real good. The facial capture and animation is very impressive.
I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Ew. Man, yeah, wow, the lighting on this stone is really good. What is that? Ooh, yeah! The main menu. I've
It
heard...
was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike.
I've heard about the main menu of Detroit, and I borrowed that game from a friend of mine, so I'm gonna get around to playing it eventually, and soon. Soon enough, I'm sure. Yeah.
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike.
I've definitely seen some pretty impressive deep fakes already.
It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer. It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Interesting, so there's another ladder over here, but it looks like I can't get to it. Can't do like a wicked half pipe on my non-existent American skateboard. Look at this cool sewer system. That's rad.
The railing was put there for a simple reason, to stop people getting past. It worked.
I can tell that this game was written by someone who is not a native speaker of American English. Just based on some of the speech patterns, like, Americans don't say that a ball is sat on the ground, and we also don't say to stop people getting past, we'd say stop people from getting past. That's like a UK or an EU quirk.
Hi there. Hold it right there. You sewer rat.
Not that there's anything wrong with
You
it,
would
it's
come
just
back.
a thing
And
I've
now
noticed.
I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
No. Hey, you're wearing
You won't catch me with tricks like that.
you're wearing gloves. Who cares?
Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
Life is Strange 2 used Quantic Dreams, the studio, for the motion capture. That's cool. And it still couldn't make them look like they're properly petting a dog. Yeah, that's hard. having like animating a hand, like a character's hand interacting with it with an object is hard. I just saw, I think it was Outside Xbox, either Outside Xbox or Outside Extra. I think it was Outside Xbox. They just did a video recently about like tricks that are often used in video games, and one of the things they mentioned was like people giving an item to another, or a character giving an item to another character, or like a character like taking out and putting away items, because like it's like almost never shown on screen. You just kind of like assume that like it's just kind of like the camera like cuts off just above the action, so it's like, oh yes, here's the thing that I have that you can have now. Because animating a hand interacting with that object is really fucking hard, and it's way easier to just not show it and have the player's imagination fill that in. Yeah, hands are hard. Right. What are you looking for? What am I looking for? That guy.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu. That is awful.
The cafe. Which
And
one?
you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
What?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
What man you chased?
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Yeah, like all of the a lot of the voice lines have a distinct echo to them. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the only cafe in Paris. Yeah, like eating scenes. I can't even really think of any eating scenes in video games where they're actually being shown eating food. The one thing that comes to mind is a scene that fills me with rage, and it's from the second prequel to the Star Wars movies. The one where like Anakin uses the Force to float a piece of fruit across the table to Padme, and she like takes a bite out of it, and it's like the most fucking obviously fake CG I've ever seen in my life, and it drives me insane with rage. I hate it so much. Because they could have just given her a real piece of fruit to eat. But no! They had to CG it up! Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, anyway. That echoes the French accent.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
Who even is this guy? Who is this person I'm talking to?
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Yeah, he does. But like, I don't know, I get the impression from what he's saying that like I should have met him before? I'm confused. Did I miss something?
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type. Just like you.
Oh god, yeah, Odin Sphere does it well. Like, Odin Sphere is adorable. And it can get away with it because it's like, it's very stylized. One of my favorite things in Odin's Sphere is like, I think one of the like the menu items at the cafe is like a piece of like toast with an egg on it or something, and like yeah, because like each food item has 3 stages of being eaten, and the first stage of eating that piece of toast with an egg on it is the character eats the egg first. It's just like shoop egg, and then like half the toast, and then the rest of the toast. It's really cute. God, Odin Sphere is such a good game.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Well, I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
I don't like sand.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
I wonder if this guy is the clown.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
Just as I thought. You were up to no good down those sewers, weren't you?
One
Yeah.
slip and I would have been up to my neck.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get my hands on Life Throws Ear.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
I mean, I didn't even realize that there was a puzzle. I was just talking to this guy and showing him the stuff. Like, I didn't even know that, like... I mean, I guess the assumption is that, yes, you need to get past him, but, like, okay, but why? Where am I, and why am I trying to get past you? Ooh, nice. Alice and Socrates. I think I've seen that statue before, or, like, a photo of it. Yeah, go ahead. Post a link. Link away.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Demonomaniac, thank you for the follow. Oh, shit,
Mais
oops.
oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Crap. I skipped past the dialogue there. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was just talking to the guy and showing him stuff, and then he suddenly decided to trust me more because he thinks I'm police now. Without me even being made to understand that I need to get him to trust me. Let's see. What is that link? That's the statue, right? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, no, I was thinking of something else. Oh, no, I think I was thinking of like a piece of art I saw at some point. That's so cool. Wow. Oh, I love it. That is gorgeous. Very cool. All right. Right.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
Sure.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Was the guy you saw carry...
Why, yes, it was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Yeah, it sure is. Especially like if you're really shelling out for the really good figures. You can spend a pretty penny on those guys.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone had emptied their nostrils into it.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Oh, really?
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Do tell.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Or he's just naked. There's a naked clown running around Paris somewhere.
What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
Interesting name.
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Ooh, gimme.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding.
Dang.
That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little secret number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Are we fighting Pennywise? Yes.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Scent. I see what you did there.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out.
Oh, good. Thank you. I don't have to go through the sewers again to get in here if I... Well, maybe I do.
I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
The music is very loud compared to the dialogue. Let's see if I can adjust that. Okay, good. Yes. Wait, what? Here, let's... No. Wow, these are weirdly, unnecessarily fiddly controls. Alright. That is a good question. How does it get out of the courtyard? Yeah. It is, a little bit illegal. I guess so, yeah.
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
Yeah.
The man in the sewer, of course.
I didn't even think to...
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Yeah, I didn't even think to keep trying to open this door. I guess he would have knocked on it after he realized it was locked.
This is the material from the jacket you found, right?
Yes, monsieur. Without a doubt.
I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
You know, I don't know. I was wondering that myself earlier. I'm gonna assume he's a writer or something, because that's like always that's like the default profession for any like video game characters is a writer. This music is still very loud. Doesn't seem to have changed it at all. Let's try that. Oh, wait a second. There's a phone here. Klepto jerk. Yeah, that's a good point. He narrates everything in the past tense, so yes. That's a very writerly thing to do. Or some kind of, like, journalist, I don't know. Let's see. I kind of want to call Nicole first. Let's do that first and see what happens.
Bonjour, Kula.
It's me again, George Stobart.
Hi, George. Any news?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment?
Sweet.
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come right over.
Awesome. First, though, let's also call this number.
Hello? Who is this?
Hi. My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Wow.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
Whoa.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
Wow.
You're
This...
collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
That is some, like, real, like, adventure game protagonist bullshit that George Stobart just pulled.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
No, I never heard of him.
You sure?
Shall I tell you what happened to Plantar? How he was killed in cold blood?
I told you, I never heard of Plantar.
What do you know about the clown who bombed the Café de la Chandelle Verte?
I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
You're cool, Todrick. But I think you know more than you're saying.
I don't know who you be, but sure I am you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're saying that to make me think you don't know what I mean, but... Oh, this is ridiculous. Quit playing games with me, Todrick.
I tell you, I know nothing about no clown.
Did you know that one of your customers was a part-time clown?
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down his pants, what's the problem?
I expect Plantar's a family man, don't you? In their little apartment, Madame Plantar is cooking the supper, listening for the familiar sound of her husband's key in the door. Junior is waiting for his daddy to come home from work. He can't wait to show him the merit marks he earned in school today. Only tonight, Monsieur Plantar won't be coming home.
George.
You forgot the puppy. The faithful puppy dog, waiting for the sound of his master's voice.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog. What do you think?
I don't know Plantar. I never heard of Plantar. None of this has anything to do with me.
Thanks for nothing, Todrick.
Alright, I'm gonna need some kind of information to get that guy to spill. Yeah, seriously, George. What is your problem? I feel like friggin' Cole Phelps over here. All right. Yes, let's use my magical pre-Google Google Maps skills to magically know where Rougerie is. Also, let's save. Haven't done that in a while.
The shop window featured a display of gowns and women's stuff.
Women's stuff. Ugh. Cooties.
It wasn't the style of the clothes in the shop that caught my eye, but the prices. The same amount of money would feed a starving family for the rest of their lives. I guess people who buy that kind of stuff don't have a problem with their consciences. The shop window featured... The door was shabby and in need of a coat of paint. I couldn't imagine the Collard woman living here.
Don't assume.
The vacant shop was sealed with a steel blind. It was a food store selling fruit and vegetables. The woman was doing something with a pair of needles that couldn't be described as knitting. She was a cheery old soul, the kind you'd walk across the street to avoid.
Wow. I wonder if she'll sell me some vice versa.
They were lilies or tulips, some kind of flowers anyhow. Pretty, I guess, if you like that sort of thing. Me? I couldn't see the point of buying something that was already half dead.
Yeah, she is. I don't know. I've done a little bit of knitting a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure that's not how you do it. But I'm not an expert, so I could be wrong.
The last of the summer blooms on the flower stall were a reminder of the coming fall. The last... It was a food...
Lady, talk to me. I think you have to hold him like the other
hi.
way.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good, and it only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour.
Are the flowers for sale?
Monsieur.
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Well, thanks for telling me.
Okay.
What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Death.
Insecurity.
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
Her name is Fleur. Well, makes sense.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge.
Kick.
It sticks, you see, because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fixed it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm.
Oh, sounds like my house.
The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. You're a young lady. She deserves better.
The devs are English. Yeah, I kind of suspected that from the I was mentioning earlier the some of the phrasing in the writing comes off as UK to me.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Wow.
Now don't you let on that I've told you.
She's
Gossip
proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
10 francs, please, my dear.
10 francs? That's a ripoff.
Please yourself.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Spooky. I think that is also a UK phrasing. Please yourself. I think they say suit yourself as well, but please yourself is more prominently UK than US.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. I gotta do more drawings too, cause I set myself up to do the 6 fan art challenge on Twitter, and so I gotta do that. I gotta actually sit down and draw some of the, well, eventually all of the fan arts that I was assigned to draw. Let's see.
The window was full of overpriced clothes for overprivileged women. There was no way of lifting the securely locked blind. I glanced without much interest at the fruit. It was dusty, shriveled, and tired looking.
Ew. Dusty. That's cool.
The door was shabby. I couldn't...
Alright, let's kick the door down.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently, just above the lock.
Oh, nice. I guess if you try to open it before talking to her, he's like, oh, it's locked. Just walk in, don't knock or anything.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
Nice apartment. Very
Eh bien?
spacious.
And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers beneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number. What's more, I know where he hired the clown suit, too.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck! Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
I took my photographs to the editor, but he wasn't interested. Can you believe it? He told me to drop the story.
But you're not about to do that.
Oh, no. I am going to find out what's behind these killings. You know what I think? It's a conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone. You speak very good English for a French girl.
So does
Thanks.
everyone in this game.
You speak very good English from America.
How did Plantow get your name?
For the newspaper, La Liberté, I'd written an article linking 2 unsolved murders, one in Italy and the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Planta said he could supply me with more information. Somehow, the clown must have known about our appointment.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Onno Belota, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it! Millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off.
Was he killed for his money?
No. He had no living relatives, and his fortune went to the orphanage where he grew up. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What? That's a story I want to know more about.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese green politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium. He was committed to dismantling Japan's automobile industry.
I can't see him gaining much support with a loony policy like that.
Yamada was a man of vision. He was years ahead of his time.
If you say so. How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say, flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
Okay.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown. You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you what, I won't be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance of a big break.
Or a premature death.
Yeah. Those two those two murder victims fell prey to dumb ways to die. They were in different video games.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
I don't actually want to use a telephone. I was just clicking on things.
I found this false nose in the sewer. It has La Risée du Monde printed inside it.
The laughing stock of the world. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
Ooh, good question.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
Oh, cool.
Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, he might have had a cold.
What was I gonna say earlier? Oh, okay, like, this game has a weirdly, like, Phoenix Wright kind of feel to it. Like, there's just enough seriousness mixed with, like, over-the-top wackiness that it kind of has the same sort of energy. Peg-Nose Pete, yeah.
May I use your telephone?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, let's see what
Thanks.
happens if I call Nicole on her own phone. Oh, I can't. Ah. It won't let me. I bet I'm supposed to, like, call... I wonder if I'm supposed to call, like, Todrick and have her talk to him or something. I know, right? That would have been funny.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do. I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh, no?
Take a close look at his left cheek.
A scar. In the shape of a horseshoe.
Oh, a crescent moon.
Sailor Moon the clown. I mean, again, he shouldn't be hard to find unless he's naked.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Ew.
Oh, that's disgusting, George.
Why are you carrying that?
I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use. Or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Ooh, that is an important question, yes. I hope if we meet the clown again, we will get that answered.
Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is not much to tell.
Well, how did you get into photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought my first camera. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
Excuse me.
Did you live with your father?
Yes, my mother went off with her new boyfriend. I don't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh.
Ah, I'm sorry.
Well, it's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really, always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted I should study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
Oh, God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair.
Ew.
The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Do you have a boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
She's right.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
I'm going back out to search for that clown.
Where?
Well, I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Yes, let's go check out that costume shop. That way. Wow. I love it in here. I'm getting... Okay, no, you know what? I'm getting flashbacks of Alone in the Dark, but not Alone in the Dark. Specifically the little, like, extra game that came with Alone in the Dark. That was supposed to be, like, kind of I guess like a prelude to Alone in the Dark 2, where you're playing, like, this, like, a little girl at you have to save Santa or something. This room reminds me of that.
It was a disgustingly realistic plastic novelty. Like one I'd left on the teacher's desk at school.
Yeah, the Toy
Boy,
Store one.
That caused so much of a stink you'd have thought it was a real one.
Oh, it's plastic poop. Okay. Didn't even realize what I was clicking on there.
As my fingers closed on the plastic novelty,
Oh no.
I realized my mistake.
Oh no. Oh.
It was a novelty, all right, but it wasn't plastic.
Oh, okay. Ew. Ew. Jack in the Dark, yes, thank you. That's what it was called.
The dummy wore a traditional Puro costume. At least, I guess it was a dummy. I gave the dummy Puro a tentative prod, but it didn't move. I gave the dummy wore a... The sight of the dog waste set my stomach churning again. I quickly looked away.
As opposed to Alone in the Box.
She reminded me of a girl I dated back in high school. Come to think of it, the dummy had more personality.
Hardy har har.
Come to think. As I was about to touch the dummy, I realized it had the same color eyes as Nico. The strange thing was, I hadn't realized I'd noticed the color of Nico's eyes. As I was about... The strange thing... The guy's spoon-shaped face was mournful and humorless. He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse.
Weird analogy, but okay.
It was an antique phonograph, the kind you have to wind by hand.
Wow. Hmm.
The guy's spook. He looked like a... Excuse me?
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
That is indeed a cow with a unicorn horn, or something similar to that to it.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Yes. Okay, I didn't realize at first where you were going with that, and that's perfect. Well played, ATM machine.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
The clown I'm looking for is a cold-blooded killer. Give me his name, and I'll see he's brought to justice.
I'd help you if I could, but you can't expect me to remember all my customers. You see, the clown costume is our most popular line, monsieur. On average, we hire out more than 30 clown suits a week. You'll have to give me more to go by. A description, perhaps?
It's too bad I don't still have a piece of fabric with me. I can be like, hey, did you rent out this piece of fabric? Like the clown costume that matches this checkmark pattern, or not checkmark, but checkerboard pattern. Although I do have a photo, so that's probably what I need to show him. Or the nose, actually.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with their unpredictable nature.
Personally, I think clowns should be banned, along with mimes.
Dang.
Oh, come now. Who doesn't love clowns?
Don't say that in France.
Me, for one.
Here,
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Why am I using this?
Let me smell that.
Ew. Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oh.
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that to actually get me anywhere.
Do you
Here,
recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. He chose 2 costumes, Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
Khan!
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Are you sure this is the same man who hired the clown suit?
Certainement, Monsieur Khan.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
About this tissue.
I have already given you my professional opinion.
All right,
Thanks
cool.
for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Uh-oh. Joy buzzer? Yep.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Good advice.
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
I wonder how I'm gonna end up using that. Yeah. Yeah, that poop on the floor, that was the last person who did that too. Let's see. Hmm. I guess, let's go talk to Nico again. Nicole. I know she's later called Nico. But I guess I should actually keep referring to her as Nicole in this game until we're told otherwise.
Salut, George. What news?
I've been to the costume shop.
I love that little smile she gets when you come in. That's so cute.
Yeah, I like it. What are you supposed to be?
I didn't hire a costume. These are my clothes and you know it.
Did you ask about the clown?
Yeah. He used the name Khan. He hired 2 costumes, the clown and a pixie.
Then we're one jump ahead of him.
How do you make that out?
He probably plans to use the pixie suit next time he kills.
Oh, God, don't let it be me. I don't deserve to die at the hands of a pixie.
Don't be silly, George. That won't happen.
Oh, no?
No, because every time you see a pixie, you're going to run like hell.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Research, George.
Yeah? You have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone and lots of contacts.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't it a substitute for decisive thinking?
Yeah, dude, like, George, why are you so, like, down her throat all of a sudden?
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clown's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag, a practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Good. A little bit, yeah.
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, George. I asked you to get rid of it.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
He kind of is, yeah.
Time for me to go. Thanks for your hospitality.
You're welcome.
He's not as bad as he could be, given that description. Ooh, wait. Okay, I have an idea.
Oh, hi.
This is a terrible idea.
Hello, my handsome friend.
Would you like to shake my hand?
No, I wouldn't. I can see the future, remember?
Alright, fair. Fair enough.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
What a hunk.
He's a killer.
I can see that. His eyes say it all.
Do you recognize...
No,
Do you
no, dear.
Do you recognize...
No, monsieur.
Do you recognize this nose?
No,
Okay.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
nothing.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur. You will.
Okay, let's see. I guess I should maybe go talk to the police, because I've been kind of avoiding doing that for a while. I don't know if I actually can. Oh, hey. Someone's here. Can't actually talk to him, though. I should maybe also try calling that guy again. I don't know if I really have any more information, but
Excuse
worth
me.
a try.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
Oh,
The
different guy.
retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Mosley's is back here somewhere.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
That's his right
No,
cheek.
monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
Oh. I lost the clown option.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Sure.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Well, ask him what it was about. Yeah, he's out at a crime scene. He left his jacket behind.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed.
But
Have been taken off the case.
Oh.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
That's never a good sign. Yeah, like you really don't see this kind of thing at all anymore these days. It's so cool to see it again. Like, it was kind of the thing that a lot of computer games did. Maybe not a lot, but like a number of computer games did. I'm thinking of like King's Quest VII and Torrens Passage and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's cartoony, but it's like realistic cartoony. Like, I'm not seeing really much in the way of like exaggerated movements. It's all very believable, which is pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. There's a weight to their movements. Yeah, it all looks very, very natural. Oh.
What was that psycho detective business you did in the cafe?
It is my theory that the passions evoked in violent crimes create ripples in the ether, invisible to all but the possessor of a highly developed and receptive mind.
I'm impressed. Can you bend spoons, too?
I didn't think a man of your obvious intelligence would stoop to mockery.
I'm not mocking. I've had personal experience of the power of the mind. I used to get ignored at parties until I read a book that changed my life.
Uh-oh.
Really? What was it called?
Hypnotism for Fun and Profit. He looked at me as if I'd farted at a funeral.
The power of mesmerism is a rare gift, not a party trick.
Okay, good. No pickup artist bullshit, although this was kind of before that became a thing, thank God.
You're not going to try any of that psychic interrogation on me, are you?
Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful?
Let's just say I'd rather you didn't. I've got more doubts than doubting Thomas when it comes to mysticism.
Too bad. I think you would make an interesting subject under controlled regression.
The day I let anyone mess with my mind hasn't dawned yet.
I kind of like this guy. I wish I had like a sound clip thing set up at my channel because I want that. Do you find the thought of my probing distasteful? I want that as like a random sound clip that people can just like trigger whenever.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobard.
That, of course, means I can't possibly do that. I know, right? I mean, there's still people who do it. It's just not nearly as widespread as it used to be, and that's a damn shame.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
Oh, really?
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
I'd imagine it means you have not given up your pursuit of the clown.
You're absolutely right.
Very astute of you.
I found this tissue in the sewer.
It would have been best if you'd left it there.
What do you make of this, Rosso?
It is a tool for gaining access to sewers.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No.
It's the face of a killer.
The man who bombed the cafe?
The photograph was taken soon after the explosion. He'd escaped through the sewers, leaving a trail of clues behind him.
Circumstantial evidence, Stobard. None of it proves a thing.
Would you care to shake my hand, Inspector?
Please don't be offended if I decline your offer, Stobard. The palms of my hands are particularly sensitive.
Really?
So long, Inspector.
Okay. Would you like to shake my hand?
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
I'm gonna find someone who wants to shake my hand, I just know it. It doesn't want to notice hairy palms, oh god. I'm gonna call that guy again. I've only got a few more minutes left, but let's see. I don't know, maybe I'll have somehow stumbled across information that he cares about. Whoa. I like how this envelope gets more and more doodles as I progress through the game. That's great.
Hello? Who is
He
this?
does, yes.
Mr. Todrick?
You're right.
Oh, it's you again. What now?
I have read Bram Stoker's Dracula, and yes, he totally does.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel.
Ooh.
The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room now.
Ubu.
It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Sweet. Yeah. There's always music when I discover new information, which is kind of cool. Hotel Ubu. At least it's not Uru. Oh, these guys look friendly and perfectly safe to talk to and be around. His name is Bang. Oh, that would suck. No, Todrick, my only friend.
The sign listed the price of rooms, and boy, were they expensive. The killer must have been earning a fat wad to pay for accommodation like this. The lobby was quiet, almost deserted.
Those are definitely some 3D rendered flags. Impressive. Ooh, there's an alley over there. We got, oh, that's just like, I think that's just back to the map.
The man looked like an amiable Bigfoot. The guy looked just like a weasel.
Yeah, they're just kind of like floating there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to display my terrible knowledge of geography and flags here. So that's Japan. That's France. That's the UK. That's America, or the US. That's Germany. That's Italy. And that's, shit, I don't know that one. Sweden? What is that one? Switzerland, thank you. Okay. I was kind of close. All right. I think we'll save talking to these guys until next time. Oh, Sweden is blue and white, isn't it? What even is the Swedish flag? Now I'm gonna... Sweden flag. Oh, it's blue and yellow. Oh, okay. It's the kind of slightly off-center cross in yellow on a blue field. Okay. Switzerland is white on red. Do they? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Suspicious dudes. Alrighty. So this was cool. I'm definitely invested in this game with these first 2 hours. This is cool. I'm liking this. Tomorrow will be more Arcade Spirits. I might finish it tomorrow. In which case, I should have supplied this link at the beginning of the stream, but I'm gonna do it now. So this game, or this straw poll rather, is to determine what game I play on Tuesdays, possibly starting tomorrow, depending on how quickly I finish Arcade Spirits. So feel free to throw a vote onto that if you are so inclined. If we don't start a new game tomorrow, then it'll be next Tuesday. And Wednesday will be more Reciteer, and we'll continue Broken Sword next Monday. This is cool. I'm digging this so far. I'm very interested to see where this weird murderous clown thing goes. And I'm also very curious where the rest of the games go. I mean, that's way later down the line once I finish this one, but it'll be cool to see how things unfold in the bigger picture. So let's see, who can I raid tonight? The theme for Tuesdays is just like games that are on my backlog, which is a lot of games, and it's just kind of like whatever I got. There are some games that I'm reserving for just like playing off screen, just for like my own, because I feel like I would have better experience playing them myself. But yeah, there's a good chunk of them that are just like, yeah, I'll stream that. So let's see where. Oh, there's the thing. Okay. Who else is streaming stuff? Ooh, we got some BioShock over there. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, what's that? It's a Sailor Moon thing? What's going on there? What are you playing? Oh, dude, Shadowgate. The remake of that. That's cool. I think Taco Salad's usually ending around the time I raid him, though. So maybe, what is this? Oh, yeah, okay. Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon for the PC Engine CD. That sounds rad. I'll send you over there. Owl Anonymous. With what looks like the Signosis logo. That's cool. Yeah, cool. Let's enjoy some Sailor Moon action, whatever that is. I've never seen that before. Yeah, so thank you for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the first chunk of... Oops. Oops, okay. First chunk of Broken Sword. And we'll play more of this I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, thank you everyone. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Arcade Spirits and possibly whatever ends up winning the poll. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. See you later.